About 10:15 p.m. On Sunday. I don't know, what is it, the 13th of April. So, with regard to what's going on with the Maryland father of three in this country legally for a decade, working, supporting his family, Kilmar Abrego Garcia, who for the last month has been imprisoned in one of the worst prisons in the world in El Salvador. Donald Trump is exhibiting tremendous weakness. He has taken control of the Department of Justice. They're following his orders. They're doing what he wants them to do. And what they're doing is very wishy washy. What they're doing is semantics and word games. And they're doing everything except exhibit strength and power and control. And Donald Trump cares about power, killer instinct, strength, always looking strong. And he's approaching this legal process in a way that just makes him look weak. It makes him look very weak. If he had any actual courage or any actual balls in this situation, he would put out a statement saying the lower court in this case got it wrong, the Supreme Court in this case got it wrong. Neither one of them has the power to comment on anything that I do as president when it comes to immigration and foreign relations. And this is what I am doing. I am not bringing him home to the States. He is where he belongs, and I'm going to leave him there. And I am instructing the president of El Salvador to not release him. And Donald Trump doesn't have the balls to do that. He doesn't have the balls to do that. He's relying on bullshit, disingenuous legal tactics that are not coming from a position of power or strength at all. And it's making him look incredibly weak. And you couple that with the weakness of his tariff policies, and well, now this gets an exemption or that gets an exemption. Oh, wait, nobody got an exemption, but this gets an exemption because Tim Cook from Apple just fucking rolled him when it came to their products. And he knew he couldn't just say, well, there are tariffs on all of this stuff except for stuff made by Apple. So he's like, okay, cell phones, computers, semiconductors. And then his Secretary of Commerce, Howard Nutlick, goes out there and contradicts that on the Sunday morning shows today. His interview on ABC was a disaster. But he doesn't have the courage on this immigration stuff to just issue a statement taking full responsibility and say, this is what I'm doing. The courts don't have the right to review it. I'm not going to obey any orders from these courts because they're overstepping their lines. They're violating the separation of powers. They don't have the right to review anything that I'm doing. And this is what I'm doing. I'm leaving him there, and I'm instructing the president of El Salvador to not release him. And he doesn't have the balls to do that. He is incredibly weak. Weak and feckless on tariffs and weak and feckless on immigration. And don't even get me started on Elon Musk. But Donald Trump is still a convicted felon, and Donald Trump still doesn't have any balls whatsoever.